Hey guys, it's Izzy here, and today I am going to be showing y'all all the books that I want to read in August. But there is a catch. I've already finished half my TBR, and it's the 10th of the month. So I have 3 books here to show you, so it's not my usual ton of books. But you will see all the books that I read in a wrap up at the end of the month. And I will leave links to the reviews that I've already written this month down below in the pinned comment to my blog. Roses, their debut album, I think it's one of the best-selling albums of all time. The first book, not really the first, but you know what I mean, is The Prince of Tides by Pat Conroy. This was a gift and it's literally so floppy and we love that. I am going to be doing the audiobook for this because it is over 500 pages, and if a book is over 500 pages and in my TBR I do the audiobook unless there's some weird case, which of this there almost was. So this book was published in the 1980s. There's a movie. I probably won't watch the movie because I probably won't. I'm not a movie person. So it was published all the way back then. So I was like, Pat Conroy is a well-known author. Is this a New York Times? Yeah, the New York Times, #1 New York Times best-selling author. So I was like, there's probably going to be an audiobook. I wasn't really concerned. I go on Audible and sure enough it was there. I click it and it says not available. So it is on YouTube, so I'm going to be listening to it on YouTube, which I'd prefer not to do, but that's just how it is. So now what this book is about. This book spans 40 years, which I do really like when books span a long time. That is kind of like multi-generational. It's like 2 generations. So we are following Tom and his sister Savannah. Their family comes from a very tragic, dark legacy. So will they change that legacy? This is set in the South Carolina Low Country, like most of his books. It says an extraordinary family into which they were born. So I'm assuming they maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't know if they're well-to-do because they could be extraordinary in that way, or they could just be extraordinary in personalities and all that and not well-to-do. I think Pat Conroy is really good at writing characters. The South Abroad book that I read in the spring it is in my top 3 favorite books I have read this year. And I feel like he did a fantastic job writing characters that came from all walks of lives, and it spanned, again, I think that one spanned about 20 or 30 years. I really enjoyed it, so I hope I enjoy this one as well. And I'm counting this as contemporary because that's what it said on Goodreads, so this is my contemporary read of the month. So my nonfiction is Into the Black, The Inside Story of Metallica from 1991 to 2014. This is by Paul Brannigan and Ian Winwood. So this, I didn't know there was a book before this that is focusing more on their career in the 80s. I'm gonna read this first anyway since I already have it, and I know pretty much a lot about Metallica. I've watched multiple documentaries, so I think I'm fine not reading that first. I think I'll be fine reading it later on, so hopefully I will be. So this is Into the Black. It's obviously focusing a lot on the Black Album, which I'm going to say is probably their best-selling album, and I think it was the best-selling album in the 1990s for that matter. It's one of my favorites. It's my second favorite from them. My first favorite is Kill 'Em All, which is their debut album that came out in the early 1980s. So this is going from 1991 to 2014, so more of their modern times. They have been around a long time. I was hoping to see them this year, but the music festival obviously got canceled because of the coronavirus. Will it happen in 2021? Probably not. But I cannot wait to learn more about Metallica by reading a book about them. I wish the band members would write books. James has a book coming out soon that is about cars and stuff, which I do like cars, but I don't think I would want to read about it in a whole book. Maybe one article, but not a whole book. So the last book is going to take me months to read, but that is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by J.K. Rowling. So this is my Sunday read where I will read 3 chapters every Sunday. Sometimes I'll read some on Saturday as well if I don't have anything else to read, and I just like getting pages done every day because I feel guilty if I don't read. So this is the 6th book in the series. So this is the second to last, and it's a lot shorter than Order of the Phoenix. I really enjoyed Order of the Phoenix, but you'll hear about that in my wrap up. So hopefully the Half-Blood Prince is really good. I don't really remember that much that happens in this book. We have Dumbledore on the cover, Harry, and I'm not sure who that is. Snape, maybe, because it does say a quote about Snape and then has that picture. So I'm assuming that's Snape. Yeah, I don't really remember that much that happens in this book, but I will be doing the ebook and annotating as I go in this book because I don't want to annotate in my original copies. Half-Blood Prince is actually the only original copy of mine that I had in hardback. So it's probably worth a lot of money, but who knows. But that is my TBR for August. As I said, I will have a wrap up at the end of the month, and I will be writing book reviews on all of these books. So be sure to check out my blog. Again, it's always linked down below in the description, and I will have links in the pinned comments, so be sure to follow my blog. And I will be posting some like shorter reviews on Goodreads, so if you want to add me on Goodreads, this is my name, Elizabeth Rains. I'll put it on the screen right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and remember to ring the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload videos, for you to be one of the first ones to know. So I will see you on Thursday with an ASMR video. Bye guys.